Already done it. Thank God. Bro, how do I turn my friends into UFC fans? You don't. You go live in your bedroom at your parents' house and you stream until you make a chat room of friends because none of your friends are into MMA because they're still watching football. That's what you do. And then you have an MMA channel called MMA Guru and you make videos, and this is how it works, buddy. You don't have friends that watch UFC. Nobody does. But I was very amped for the post-fight speech. What's the hardest matchup for Aspinal? The hardest matchup for Aspinal. You know what, chat? I think it was Curtis Blades. I don't think it's Garn. I think Garn would get caught early by Aspinal. He got caught by Tuivasa, man. You know, he's been caught by a lot of fighters that aren't Tom Aspinal. So it'd probably be like Jailton Almeida or Curtis Blades. And I think Blades is probably more threatening because he can actually like chin Aspinal potentially. It's not John. John's a walkover, walk in the park, destruction. Look, the other guy. He'd easily get dog walked. Garn the only one with footwork. Yeah, but it's footwork that achieves nothing a lot of the time. It's not John. No, John's not the biggest threat at all. No, John's an easy dog walk of a layout for Aspinal. A layup right there. You get smoked. No, dude. Thank you for the $5. Did I understand correctly that Manny offered to bring you on tough with him? Yes, I did. Yeah. I also, when I watched back the interview chat, yes or no, when he said, are you in London and how long does that take you to get to France? He seemed like maybe he wanted me to go to Paris for some reason. The way he was inquiring how close London was to Paris. When I watched back the interview, I was like, oh, is he trying to hint at maybe me suggesting, you know, I could probably get there, you know, this weekend. I don't know. Something like that. You ain't that important. No, because he was like, he's thinking after I said how close London was to Paris. Or maybe he was thinking about visiting London after his Paris trip just for the sake of it. You never know. A day? No, like for the fights, maybe. Maybe he had a ticket or something. You never know. But I don't want to go to see fights in person. I like covering them online. If I go there in person, I can't stream them, you know? What's the game plan for Holloway to beat Ilya? Does at the live boxing events. He has his own little booth set up where he can be there live, but can still cover it online. That'd be cool. But the UFC would never offer me that. So thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars. I've actually been in, you know, DAZN contacted me to collaborate with them on the Jake Paul versus Mike Perry stream. Fun fact. And I looked back in my emails and they actually messaged me for the another Jake Paul fight. I think it was, who did he fight before Mike Perry? Was it Nate Diaz? I think it was Nate Diaz. No, they didn't ask to collaborate. They asked to just sponsor my stream, basically. Why didn't you do it? Because I only saw it afterwards. And they messaged me like the day before or some shit. But they just wanted to sponsor it, basically. But I don't know. I don't take sponsors, do I? So I probably wouldn't have taken it anyway. You never know. Maybe I missed out on 10 grand or some shit. You need a manager? No, I absolutely don't. You're fucking timed out from chat. I'm not looking for sponsorships. You're actually timed out. I need a manager. Like, shut up, dude. That's the death of the channel. Immediate death of the fucking channel. Jesus. And a nasty girl. I've been a nasty girl. Thank you for the €5, dude. Very true. Bro acting like he isn't obese. I'm not. I'm 246, I believe, now. I lost 2 pounds. I was 248 last week. Now I'm 246. I'm not obese, though. I'm overweight, yeah, but, like, I'm not obese, the fuck. You've seen a picture of me. I'm in better shape now than I was when I met DDP. Like, slightly better shape. Ever so slightly. I think I was 250 in that picture. I'm 246 now. And I've been working out for longer this time. I was barely working out before that. My BMI will be obese because BMI is made for you little string bean fucking. But, you know, I'm a little built different, buddy. I got that Eddie Hall genetic. I'm joking. I'm joking. Congrats on your weight loss. Thank you, dude. I'm not lying about my height and weight, dude. DDP, I met DDP. He said on video, he was like a fucking this much taller than me. Like, I'm not fucking lying. Like, the fuck. Your DDP sounds like Christopher Walken. Get better. Chill out. 205 is natural for 6'4". Yeah, but I have crazy shoulder width. You know? So I have like the torso of Pavlovich. And I have a giant head. And giant feet. You know? Skinny legs. No, for a giant guy, I have quite skinny legs, but for you, my legs wouldn't look skinny. You know? Like I've seen skinny legs in the UFC. I don't have those level of legs, but yeah. Try light heavyweight run in the UFC. Nah, I'm good, dude. Thank you for the $2. Skinny legs, big torso. Guru has big bird build. I don't have a big torso. Oh, I do have a big torso, yeah. But my hips are very narrow, actually, when I'm leaned out. Stop talking about my build, because I'll be honest, and then chat will have a revolt against it because they can't stand it. Please don't do that. I said I'm quite athletic in a clip, and comments had a fucking meltdown about it, saying, "You're such a fucking liar." Like, men can't be quite athletic at a fucking 50% rate. Like, it's insane. What was I just about to say? Because you know what I can say, chat, and this is crazy to say. I have the biggest betting advice for UFC cards in the world. Nobody gets better views than me. I actually have that now. When it comes to prediction videos on like full card breakdowns, there's no better niche for a betting market to sponsor than my prediction video. You know? But you're so mad at betting. I know, which is kind of why they might want to actually sponsor. I'm not saying I'm going to purposefully pick wrong so I can make the money, guys. But hey, these bad predictions might be good to them. You know what I mean? So they might actually see it as pretty decent. No, I'm not going to get 200k each video. I don't know what I'm not going to discuss this with you guys, but yeah. How do you think Aspinal and Pereira would do in boxing compared to Francis? Ooh. Ngannou is a more intimidating threat. I don't think they would do as well against like a Fury as Ngannou did. I would like Aspinal's shot against like a Dillian White. You know what I mean? Like just getting in there and bolt landing on him being way faster. But he does keep his chin up, innit? So it's an interesting one. But so does Ngannou. So I don't know. Depends on the circumstances, but I think they would do well. I've been watching a lot of heavyweight boxing recently because obviously the big fights have been going down, and they're actually not as good as I thought, you know, in terms of being skilled boxers in that type of way. You know? Aspinall would destroy Dillian White. I think so as well. Who was the other one you said? Oh, Pereira. He would do all right, but it'd have to be at heavyweight, and I don't think he'd do good at heavyweight, to be honest with you. Like, I thought Dubois versus AJ, Avian Cyprus, was like a shitty performance for heavyweight boxing. Because obviously I'd been watching Usyk recently, and he's really slick with it. But Dubois versus AJ was really fucking shit. Like, technically, what they were choosing to do was like, dude, this is awful. So I was, all right, thank you for spelling out their name phonetically, Cheddarhead. But yeah, I just think I've been looking at Usyk for too long and Fury. So they're a lot more slick with it, you know. Jan Blachowicz is coming back. He just had 2 shoulder surgeries, though. I'm sure he'll be back. Did you see Bud Crawford got offered McGregor for an MMA and boxing match? I did see that, and he turned it down because he didn't want to get leg kicked. I'm so glad that that story came out, though. Shout out to fucking McGregor for pulling that off for MMA. Right? Fucking great, dude. That is such a good story for MMA.
I told Conor in the octagon, but
Crawford, they're talking to me here about you and me. A 2-fight deal, MMA first, boxing second.
Is that true, bud?
I said, I know you have an extensive background and balls the size of a Bengali tiger.
They offered me to fight, and I said, hell no.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm not getting in no fucking octagon with you so you can be kicking me and elbowing me and shit.
They're asking for a fight. It's going to be hundreds of millions on the line. What's up?
He was like, but we'll make a shit ton of money.
Shit ton of money.
I said, yeah, sometimes it ain't about the money. You ain't about to be kicking me, dude.
Yeah.
Them kicks and elbows, man, that shit ain't no joke.
Crawford and McGregor revealed that Turki Al-Sheikh had offered them 2-fight agreement, with one boxing, the other in MMA. McGregor said they would have been paid hundreds of millions. And then Crawford turned it down and said boxing superstar Terence Crawford said he rejected a deal to fight UFC great Conor McGregor because he didn't want to participate in a mixed martial arts fight. Me and Conor got on the phone and started politicking and trying to figure something out. Man, I'm not getting into no fucking octagon with you so you can be kicking and elbowing me. Hundreds of millions, dude. You can't risk. Like, get your ass whooped, man. Like, he actually has a wrestling background as well. They're that terrified of MMA. Hundreds of millions. Come on, man. That's genuinely ego. Yeah, he just doesn't want the image of him out there of getting his ass whooped and showing how frail he is compared to a real MMA fighter. You know what I mean? Kind of crazy, man. True, but you don't need the money. But it's hundreds of millions. Like, it don't matter if you don't need it. Like, take it, man. If it's up for grabs, someone else is going to get it. You know what I mean? I keep saying, you know what I mean? I've been doing the McGregor impression too much, buddy. Hey, oi! Oi! Come here! Hey, oi! Makes no sense. No, apparently that's the thing. I've always heard that when I was growing up. I'm a doctor and that's not true. God, you're a doctor in an MMA Guru live chat? Fuck. You're never operating on me at any point. Good Lord. That's worrying. Sometimes I hear your guys' jobs and I'm like, Jesus Christ. You're a teacher? Good. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Influence them. Yes. Imagine finding out your teacher watches like MMA Guru on the low. He just got an earpiece in and one day the earplug comes out. You can just hear my members stream going on. You're entertaining me. I'll take it. I'm a heart surgeon and it's true. And you're not. You're going to have to operate on your own heart soon, mate. Because I keep hearing about your fucking food habits, brother. So you best be a heart surgeon. You'll have to open yourself up after another KFC bucket, mate.